Josh, Ray, congratulations. You're both one step closer to the title of Forged in Fire champion and that check for 10 grand. When you came here, you used our tools and equipment to make your blades. Now we're sending you back to your home forges, where you will have 5 days to make an iconic weapon from history. Are you ready to see what that weapon is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The Panabus.
Okay.
Known as a chopping tool for both agriculture and combat, the Panabus earned its place as a weapon of war in the southern Philippines during the 19th century. Its sharp, forward-curved blade acted like an oversized meat cleaver and delivered deep, clean cuts, which made it ideal for executions. On the battlefield, warriors carrying a Panabus would follow behind the front lines and behead anyone unlucky enough to have survived the first wave of attacks. Good luck, bladesmiths.
See you in 5 days. Let's get it lit. I'm home, I'm prepped, and I'm ready to build a Panabus, a weird-looking blade. I'm not even sure how to describe it, and I've certainly never built one. It's always so much fun to watch it squish in the press. My plan is to put some of the fancier elements to it. My press has seized up. This is one of those things that could be a devastating 3-hour fix, and I have to have this machine. It's one of those things that I haven't had to deal with in about a year. Of course, as soon as I come home to do the final round, something like this has to happen. I have to fix this, or I may just lose the entire day.
The most challenging thing today is to get my blade ready for heat treat.
Watch that sword, bud. Not bad.
Building the Panabus has been extremely fast. Got it all tempered, the handle attached, burnt, shaped.
This is wet rawhide.
Keep everything pretty solid. And if everything holds together good, we'll put the final rats. The rawhide, it broke. Then I didn't really have enough to finish it. So I pulled the strands out of some paracord and I made sure that I had enough to go from one end to the other.
Oh, who's back in action? I need to make up for some lost time from yesterday, so I'm going to spend the day forging and just smoothing out all the bumps. She's starting to slim out. Rough grind, done.
I plan to test the edge on my knife, cutting some saplings down, and I stole my dog's bone, and I'm gonna chop that to see how it works. Now for the bone chop. That's my baby. It performed excellent. This particular challenge went exceptionally fast for me. Now, it's time to relax for a little bit.
I have wood prepped for my handle, and I have it epoxied together, but I still don't have anything close to looking like a finished handle. But what I'm going to do is test it to see if it's strong or not before I do anything else. This test is a make or break moment for me. If it doesn't pass, I've essentially lost 2 days. Damn, I like this sword.
This is a kill test to see what kind of lethal damage your Panabus will do. I will take your weapon and deliver slashes across this big carcass. Josh, you're up first. You ready?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, Josh. This is a scary weapon. It's got a sweet spot in there that allows for a nice chop and, of course, second chop cut through the spine, the ribs, everything. Your Panabus will kill. Good job.
Good job.
All right, Ray, it's your turn. You ready?
You betcha.
Let's do this.
I'm thinking I just got to do as good as Josh did. But I loved it when Doug said it will kill. That's with 2 E's.
I need me a cup of coffee, Ray.
You betcha.
In the feel of this, I can feel the blade already wanting to chomp. The arc is right where the sweet spot is. That allows the blade to cut cleanly all the way through. And overall, your Panabas will kill.
My favorite.
Next up is strength test. Dave?
Gentlemen, in 1521, the explorer Magellan landed on the island of Cebu, sparking several decades of conflict between the Philippines and Spain. So to test your Panabas, I'm going to strike a Spanish morion twice with the edge of your weapon. Now, this is not about what your weapon does to the helmet, but what the helmet does to your weapon. Josh, you're up. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. I don't see any wrinkling, any deformation, any rolling on your edge, which is pretty amazing. I'll put some dents in that helmet. Ray, you ready for this?
Can't hardly wait.
Okay, let's make it happen. Okay, Ray, I can see a little shiny spot here. It's just that wire edge feels like it's kind of tipped just a hair. It's definitely still sharp. Very nice. It felt good in the hand.
Thank you.
Next up is the sharpness test. For that, I'll give you back to Doug.
Bladesmiths, we know your blades can kill. We know your blades are strong, but are they still sharp? To test the edge retention of your blade, I will take your Panabas and I will cut the rope. That will release the sandbag, which simulates an oncoming attack. I will then run the blade across this and cut it. Josh, you're up first. You ready?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, he died.
Me like it to feel. Feels good in the hand. Enough to move and maneuver in close quarter combat. And overall, your weapon will cut.
That's all I ever wanted to hear.
Ray, it's your turn. You ready?
You betcha.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
This is gonna be tough, Ray.
I know it.
I like your blade too. Your Panabas definitely is a cutter, and it's easy to wield. Your Panabas will cut.
Thank you, sir.
Good job.
Josh and Ray, I honestly hate that it's come to me to be the guy that has to say these words, but there can only be one Forged in Fire champion in this arena. And that champion is Josh. Ray, unfortunately, your Panabas did not make the cut. Jason Knight will explain.
When it comes down to this type of competition, sometimes just the little details are the game changer, Ray. Josh had a little bit more subtleties in his design. His handle was octagonally faceted, and he had file work in the spine. And those subtle details are the reason why Josh's blade won.
Ray, please surrender your weapon.
Buddy,
You got it.
give me a hug.
Well, I feel great. I came here not to prove anything. I just enjoy the competition. My knife performed and his knife performed, so he got the money and I got the fun.
Josh, congratulations. You are the Forged in Fire champion and will be receiving a check for $10,000. You're super excited right now, aren't you?
This is like, it just feels so good. All of you fans, wherever the hell you came from, I love you guys. Josephine, with their designs that helped me get through round 2 with the handle, thank you. You made Daddy win. I am the Forged in Fire champion! That's what the happened. Sorry, Annie.